So if you want to fast forward in the video to Tuesday's homework, it's going to be here. We're going to start on 4-7. All right, so this one we're going to be using doubles to help us to subtract, okay? So in this instance, it shows us we have 3 of these colored dots and 3 of these white dots, okay? So that means that we have 3 and 3 to equal how many total? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we have 6 total. So that means if we have 3 plus 3 equals 6, that must mean that 6 minus 3 equals 3, right? Because if we have 6 total and we cross out 1, 2, 3, how many do we have left? We have 1, 2, 3. That's totally easy, right? So let's do one together. Add the doubles, then use the doubles to help you subtract. So here we have 1 plus 1, and that equals how many? 1, 2. We're at 2. If that equals 2, 1 plus 1 equals 2, that must mean that 2 minus 1 equals what? It should equal 1. So we have 2 here. 1, 2, we subtract 1, and that means we have only 1 left, okay? So let's do the same thing that we were doing before. Let's try, and I'll help you guys with the next one, number 2, okay? 4 plus 4 equals what number? Let's count them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We write 8. So if 4 plus 4 equals 8, that must mean 8 minus 4 equals what? Here's our 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then we take away 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. How many do we have left over? We're going to put that here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, got it? Very cool. And then here you get a picture. So you can actually, 2 plus 2, you can count all the cats and put that answer here. And then if you take away 2 cats, cross them out, and then count how many are left and write that here. All right, let's turn the page. Here we're going to use the counters, and we're going to be doing the same type of thing like on the other side. So let's look here. Here we have 3 plus 3 equals 6. 6 minus 3 equals 3. Yes? Yes. So go ahead and just trace, fill it in, and that's where it's showing you. So if 3 plus 3 equals 6, then 6 minus 3 has to equal 3. 1, 2, 3. Got it? All right. Then we have on number 2, we have 4 plus 4. How many do we have all together? Let's count them all. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So you're going to write that number here. And if 4 plus 4 equals 8, then 8 minus 4 equals what? We already have 8 blocks here. Now let's subtract 4. Let's take away 4. So let's 1, 2, 3, 4. And how many are left? 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 is left. Okay? So your job is going to be to finish number 3, 4, 5, and 6. Okay? Then, also for Tuesday, we are going to be working on lesson 4-8. And it says thinking addition to 8 to subtract. Okay? So you're going to use think addition to help you subtract. So we have 2 plus 6 equals 8. 8 minus 6 equals 2. Okay? You can always practice your tracing your numbers. Okay, so we counted our 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So that is correct. And then if we have 8, take away 6. So there's our 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We're left with 2. 1, 2. That's where we get that answer. Okay? So it's going to want you to actually do the work this time. Okay, to fill in. It starts off giving you an example that's complete and then one to fill in. So let's work on numbers 2 and 3 together. And then you guys will get to help me figure out the rest, okay? So for number 2, we have how many of the dark squares? Look, circles, excuse me. Let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4. So let's write 4. And how many of the light circles? 1, 2, 3. Does 4 plus 3 equal 7? Because it should if we count all of them. Let's count together. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's correct. And then you guys get to decide, do you want to take away the dark circles or the light circles? I'm going to do the bottom row, so let's take away the light circles. So 7, take away how many? 1, 2, 3. I'm going to write 3 here. So let's count them. Take away 1, 2, 3. How many do I have left? 1, 2, 3, 4. And that goes there. Okay? This one's a little tricky because there's nothing to help you fill in. So you guys are going to have to actually do the thinking. Okay? So let's start by figuring out how many of each do we have. Okay? So how many dark circles do we have? 1, 2. Let's write that here. How many light circles do we have? 1. Let's write that there. How many all together? 1, 2, 3. Let's write that there. Now we're going to start with our big number of 3 because that's how many we have all together. Let's write that there. And then let's take away the bottom row again. Let's take away 1. So let's write 1 here. So we already did 3 and we took away 1. And how many are left? 1, 2. And that's it. So I want you guys to work on this one and this one by yourself, okay? And then we turn the page and we're going to be using our addition up to 8 to subtract, okay? So you have to think about the part that's missing, okay? It wants you to know if we have 4 already here, how many do we need to put here to equal 6? So I'm going to use the count up method, okay? So let's start with 4 and let's keep counting, okay? So 1, 2, 3, 4, and I'm just going to draw 5, 6, and stop there because now I have 6. So how many dots did I draw? 1, 2. That's what I'm going to put here. So 4 plus 2 equals 6. And if that's true, then 6 minus 4 should equal what? If I have 6, let's count backwards. 1, 2, 3, 4. How many are left? 1, 2. Okay? So you're going to do the same thing for this number 2, number 3, and number 4. And then number 5 says that Tia needs to make 8 baskets. She makes 2 baskets. How many more baskets does Tia need to make? Which addition fact can help you subtract? So I'm going to draw another box like this. Okay? Pictures usually help with word problems, my friends, because then you know exactly what you're working on, okay? So I need to make 8 total. That's what it means, 8 total baskets. I've already made 2 baskets, so there's my 2. How many more do I need? Okay, so can you guys help me count up till we get to 8? Are you ready? So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We can stop there. How many did I draw on this side? Let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So what this means is I need to have 2 plus 6 to equal 8. Do you see that math problem here anywhere? 2 plus 6 equals 8. There it is. I see it on the bottom. So I'm going to just fill in my answer. Okay? And that's all you're going to do on for Tuesday. Okay? Now, the next page we're going to have